Hello, today I will be answering 3 questions about local and native foods. These questions are: why is it important to use local and native foods in everyday cooking? What is the difference between local and native foods? And how does one develop a good quality cookbook using both local and native foods? Let's answer this first one. I believe it is most important to use local and native foods in everyday cooking because it's what is readily available to us. It is the freshest and therefore the best quality. It's also a great way to go outside your comfort zone while still enjoying the dishes that you love. Say you would like a plum sauce. Well, we can go along that line and use a Kakadu plum instead of a regular one. But it's a bit tart because Kakadu plums are naturally tart. So I would recommend some nice strawberry flora to bring that nice berry sweetness in there as well. Incorporating local and native foods into your diet is also a great way to experience new flavours. Just with that example with the Kakadu plum, it's a great way to bring tartness in a way that you haven't experienced before. Most native foods as well are actually quite good for you, with them being high in vitamins and antioxidants. Let's move on to the second question now. What is the difference between local and native foods? Local foods are usually something with low food miles. Food miles are a way to measure how far something has gone from being produced to someone's plate. So something with low food miles would be something that has come from someone's garden that they then use to cook with. Something with high food miles would be something imported from overseas. Local foods are also something that work well in an area. For example, cherry and cherry gardens, and also apples work there as well. Native foods are foods that originate from a certain region. Be things like a plant that is naturally grown there, or something that has been made in a region, like parmesan, which was made in Italy 900 years ago, and therefore originates to Italy. Let's move on to our last question, which is, how does one develop a good quality cookbook using both local and native foods? Well, first, you have to find out what type of cookbook you want to create. So let's say for this example, we are using a 3-course cookbook, which basically means that there is an entree, main, and dessert category. In each of these categories, you should have a nice variety. It will bring a nice, fun experience. Recipes should also be tested, reflected upon, and improved upon to bring the best experience possible. Choosing things that work together is imperative, as an entree should be light as to leave the people eating wanting more. A main should be more hearty, and the dessert should work well with the main to give the dining experience a satisfying end, because dining is an experience, so make it a good one. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope I have enlightened you about local and native foods.